Kwasumimwe kuku ne union fi kwasumimwa. Inspiration. Call it liberation. Call it revelation. Even revolution. Call it elevation. May I not be inspired to inspire you this morning. The inspiration is about the code. C-O-D-E, the code. I do not blame you, black men and black women of this time. You don't even know your history. How then can you know yourself, let alone to discover yourself? The code. They took your science and art away from you once upon a time. Why then are you ashamed of yourself, black man and black woman? Gabe! Your people are sleeping. Oh! From the code, they have come to stay with us for over 800 years and more. Why then do you base your history, black man and black woman? How then do you base your history on 1471? That 1471 was the time that the white man came here. No! So before 1470, what were we doing? 1469, 1450, what were we doing? Oh, code. Somebody say code. That's the inspiration, the code. From day of generation, trust me, Aya, from the code, they have come to stay here with us on the gold for 800 years and more. But it was in two folds. The first time they came to live with us peacefully at the banks of River Nile, Ethiopia, Egypt, Sudan, Temanite. Oh my God. When they even came from the coast the first time, they knew that we have advanced in terms of civilization, in terms of education. Timbuktu in Mali, as the Gao people. Alexandria in Egypt. We have the finest magicians and the finest professors, finest mathematics already. So when they came, they realized that we have brought the Kemetic days. We are able to interpret the stars. Our forefathers were able to bring mathematics down into calculus. Sitting at the banks of the River Nile, they could look at the stars to interpret the world. The same thing happened at the days of Christ, the three wise men who came from Ethiopia. And it's only the black man who can use stars to interpret the world. We look at the moon to interpret the womb as to when a child will come. We were looking at the air to tell what will happen tomorrow. We were far advanced in education, science, and everything. So they kept quiet. They learned them. And when they were going, they took the code. They took the code to the code. They took the code. And what is the code? The code, the password. They took it to the code. They stole your science and your art away from you. Why then are you ashamed of yourself? Then they went to plan again with your code. Then the second coming was the 1471. What took you and I, our forefathers, to chains and shackles? Because when they were coming again, 1471, from the code, listen carefully, to take your gold, they had your code already. So they knew how to decode you and put chains and shackles on your leg and your feet. They should have pardoned us to even put gold chains and shackles because we sleep on gold. They took the code the first time to the code. Now when they were coming the second time, 1471, from the code to take your gold, they brought the code that they learned to decode you. So they caught you easily. And when they were going, they gave you three things: alcohol, paper, and telephone. If you need help, if you need salvation, look on the paper and call. If you don't need help, drink the alcohol and sleep. By the time we could bring our head up from the skies, our gold, our oil, our diamond was long gone. They took your science away from you. They took your art away from you. Why are you ashamed of yourself, black man and black woman? Tell me something. If black man and black woman knew the glory and knew the value and knew the importance of black, they would be inclined enough to put some respect among themselves. And I pray a time will come when the black man will see beauty in his own kind, otherwise bleaching his skin and looking like what he is not. Gabe! Gabe! Your people are sleeping. Oh! Listen, if you know the importance of black, and if you know the definition of black, you'll be inclined enough to put some respect among yourself. And I pray a time will come when the black man shall see beauty in his own kind, rather than bleaching his skin, otherwise looking like what he is not. Assyria did it. French under Napoleon did it. Washington under United States did it. Van Bismarck under Germany also did it. Kwame Nkrumah under Gold Coast also did it. The first black man who stood firm to break out of slavery was Kwame Nkrumah in 1957. Listen, Kwame Nkrumah did it. And when Kwame Nkrumah did it, he told you, if the black man is given a chance, he will show to the world that yes, he's also somebody. He is somebody. So if you cannot live to do what others have done, and if you're not prepared to do what others have done, then you will die. Black man and black woman, black people, Ghanaian young men and young women, you race of cowards, you race of good for nothing. Look around you. All the things you see around you, the microphones, the cars, the building, the chairs, the dresses, anything that is beautiful to your eyes, that is contributing to life, to make life easier on this earth, was done. Not no other person than man. Man did them. People who are determined to use their mind, they do not know how far or how extent they can go. So you better give us credit for being able to use our mind, because mind will create. Listen. You race of coward once again. Black men and black women, you race of good for nothing. If you cannot live to do what others have done, if you cannot live to do what other races have done, if you cannot live to build what other nations have built, then you better have died. You don't have any use on this earth. Trust me, you don't have any use on this earth. Listen to me. Let no voice speak to you than your own voice. Listen. Did you hear that again? Or you want to hear it again? Let no voice than your own voice speak to you from your inner. That is God. Let no influence than your own influence rise you at a time of war and a time of peace. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You must listen to me carefully. Listen to me and you will understand. Black men and black women, listen to me. Let no man on this earth, for as far as you have 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 legs, and you have life, let no man, and I repeat, let no man on this earth inoculate you with evil doctrine to suit his own convenience. Did you hear that? Let no man on this earth inoculate you in evil doctrine to suit his own conveniences. You did not hear that? Let no man on this earth, let no man, a living man, inoculate you with evil doctrine to suit his own conveniences. For you only owe allegiance to your God, your race, and your nation that you belong to. Listen to me. Let no man on this earth inoculate you with evil doctrine to suit his own conveniences, because you only owe allegiance to your God, your race, and your nation. Take it or leave it. So when others laugh with you, laugh with them. When they try to limit you or mimic you, return the compliment on equal force. For no human being on this time have moral right or moral grounds to disregard, dishonor, and then disrespect you, even as you have been dealing with them. They stole your science and your art away from you. Why then are you ashamed of yourself? At the days of Egypt, the pharaohs we were leading, we have been dying so lazy. We have put our hand in our 2 thighs. I don't blame you. I don't blame the black man and the black woman today, because you have been taught how to look into the sky for a spirit to come down and save you. When you are hungry, you know how to go to buy food. You know how to prepare food, to eat, to survive, to save yourself from hunger. When you are sick, you know how to see the doctor, to go to hospital. You know how to combine leaves to save yourself from sickness. When you want to sleep, you know how to be on the bed to sleep, to rest. But when you want to be saved, when it comes to salvation, when it is time for salvation, when you want to be saved, I don't understand why you are looking for somebody to save you. Nobody will come from the sky to save you. You have to save yourself. The black man has led way back from Genesis. He has only been lazy and is walking with his leg rather than his mind. Take it or leave it. No one can save you unless your own self. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our own mind. Rastafari. Yeah, man, the information all gone, man. You can't remember nothing again, man. It's like they cut off some cable from my medulla, from my back like that. Because the information keep coming from my back head like that, and I can't remember anything again. Let those who have ears to hear. This segment is called The Power Is Yours. Let no man fool you this time, man. Let no man fool you. I can't remember anything. The inspiration is gone. Let ye who are wise to record it. Let those who want to learn say that. For those who did not hear the message, don't ask me anything because I cannot even remember anything. This is the segment called The Power Is Yours.